Hello, my name is Ruth Slagle. I'm the instruction librarian here at Jackson State. You can best get in contact with me either by calling or texting me at 731-227-2790 or emailing me at rslagle@jscc.edu. Today we're going to go over how to create footnotes within your paper when you're writing in Chicago. So first, I'm going to pull in some citations. And these are from a paper I previously wrote. Okay, so we've got that citation. We don't need that. So we're going to exit that out. Sorry about that. Okay, so you're going to come up to references. So we would be in home typically, but you're going to come to references and you're going to insert footnote. You would do the same if you're doing an endnote, and that is in a different video. So insert footnote, and then you'll pull in your first complete citation. Now, after you do each citation, you want to make sure you add an extra space so that when it shows up later, there's spacing in between each source. So I'm going to pull in another one. And the difference between footnotes and endnotes are that footnotes are at the foot of each page and an endnote are all together at the end of your paper before your bibliography. So we'll insert our footnote. This one is down here. Okay, perfect. We want to make sure there's just one space. Okay, so if you notice the numbers look a little bit different, we're going to go and check out the format. So you can come here you can either click on the footnote you're looking at, it doesn't matter. We're going to format footnotes. So we need to change these to Times New Romans. So you want your footnotes to be in the same font that you're using within your paper, and then they're going to be size 10. So we're going to apply that. And actually, we're going to go back to a format, and we're going to apply this to all, making sure it's applying to all of our footnotes. Okay. Now, at any point, if you forget or you add in perhaps a paraphrase or a direct quote earlier on in the paper, that's fine. You can do that. So we would just come and add it where it was, and it will adjust numerically based on your numbers. So we're saying this is coming from our first source again, and so that is now our complete citation for this specific source. That being said, we can come and change this source that we used the second time. So we do an abbreviated citation. And so you would just want to have the author's last name, the shortened title of the book, and the page number. If you are going to be using the same book over and over again, like if you're doing a book review, perhaps on Manifest Destiny, you could just do the last name, Millard, and the page number. But usually you want to include the title of the book or the source so that your reader doesn't get confused, and also so you don't confuse yourself as you're writing. Okay, so that one is complete. You also never want to leave a sentence hanging. You always want to finish your paper. So I'm just going to pull in another citation. We're going to add in, so this way. Okay. And then we're going to come and do another citation. And okay, perfect. And we always do an extra space. Okay. We'll do one more because I want to show y'all how it looks when it goes on another page. So then one more. Come up to insert. Okay. Now we have this. Okay. So as you can see, there's a page break. One other thing before I show you about the page breaks, you might notice that there's some extra spacing in between the paragraphs here, so you can come back to home. And you can do this at any time, like if you're adjusting perhaps the spacing in between, like, switching from single space to double space. You come to more options, you can come to paragraph options, and then you're able to adjust things as you need. So we're going to do 0. So the spacing between your paragraphs and your lines even should, now the line spacing is double, but the spacing always needs to be 0 and 0. Okay, so you see it corrected it. Okay, so how do you tell that your footnotes are correct? These might, yep, okay, they're good. Just wanted to check them. And you could also, before we go into making sure they're correct, you can come scroll through and see your different footnotes and make corrections as you need. And that can be really helpful, especially when you have a lot. So come to File, go to Print this document, and we'll save it as a PDF. And so you open the PDF, and now you're able to see where the footnotes are lying. So you see there's a space between each. You might need to go correct perhaps maybe it's too large or too small, but you're able to see all of your footnotes. All right, so I think that's it. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.